So, pile number one, we have here major success. Success and victory. It seems like you are in a momentum where you want things to go fast. And it's actually coming from a survival thing. That is a survival mechanism that your body is kind of telling you need to gather up, you need to hurry up and become successful. So this King of Wands could be looking out and trying to create and waiting on this success to also come in for them, and their back can be turned to the conflict. And while they're doing this King of Wands is in a deep reflection mode. They are contemplating their existence, their identity, and who they are, what they bring to the table, what have they done. So you could possibly be undergoing an ego death at this moment, or a transformation of yourself where you're viewing yourself from a different perspective. You might be feeling more worthy of success. You might be having more faith. There is something here that is kind of guiding you through this Six of Wands victory, and to this, through this. Interesting. I'm getting a vision of going through like a wormhole, and that's like the success, and you're almost just standing here as this King of Wands, or sitting, depends on what you want to do, and you're like just waiting, right? It's like looking at a blank screen and waiting for the movie to start. You're kind of like, all right, so show me all of this success, all of this abundance. We have this Eight of Pentacles. Interesting, because this has been work. Can be a hobby. This can be through finances, inner healing, working on inner healing, your conflicts of the minds, your mind state. You have been with these three pentacles kind of being brought out, working with the divine on a guide, on a plan, following an intuitive plan to heal these anxieties, these or maybe a mindset that keeps you stuck, that keeps you confined and in chaos, and kind of something about forming order from this chaos that's coming in, right? Yes, with this Wheel of Fortune here, there is a change that you have. It's like you, the universe, and then boom, together creating this change towards positive. And again, we have this circular effect. So you have completed a cycle, and not only have you done that, you have started on a new cycle, one where these past triggers or traumas and things aren't hurting you anymore. It's like you've already healed that. You don't have to go reliving this because it's done. And you're going to see all of the work that you've done come in through blessings that bring you stability, home life. I'm getting very strongly a new home life, a new sense of self, a new foundation where you can really lie and plant real seeds and become this King of Pentacles, because you are the King of Pentacles leading into victory. You are the one that's sitting on this chariot here, and you're marching. You're going. Now let's see where you're going. Oh wow, okay. What we planned on, that's where you're going. That's what Spirit said. You know exactly where you're going. You know where you wanted these blessings to be. You worked on this. What have you been doing this whole time? That's where you're going. To that. To whatever you have been putting in the work, to that land of the good, the gushy. All right. This is your masculine and your feminine energies combining. This is working in tandem with the divine. Beautiful. You receiving messages, and then you act on inspired action, knowing timing, being patient, taking those risks, because when you're working with the unseen, especially your intuition and higher spirits, sometimes it doesn't make sense. The logical thing seems like, hey, it would be better to be logical in this situation, but your intuition's like, nah, you do the illogical thing. Do what sounds ridiculous. Just do it. Just follow that. And following your whimsy, so to speak, in that way, it is truly, it's difficult, especially when you are attached to those things that kept you confined and bound. But That's not a problem, your future self is saying, because you already did what you had to do. You already released, you're already doing the work, you're following the divine. And I like how this fabric and thread is kind of going through here, because it's telling me through the fabric of time, through the fabric of life, there is a connection between every single thing that you have experienced. And because of that cycle, it's going to make so much sense when you look back on it. When you look back on it, this is like ending an era. All right, this is like no more. Your future self is saying, hey, stop it. Cut it out. Because you are actually putting way too much pressure on yourself to try to create right now, and you need to be feeling it. There is no choice to be made. There isn't anything to really do. This is about relaxing. I get this imagery here kind of looking like the hanged man. And you see how he's juggling for no reason. He's unsettled in his rest. He should be straight upright, like the hanged man's that is literally right at the top of that deck. And I really was like, why is that there? I did not want to pull it. But boom, it's making sense. This is how you should be. Zen, aligned, in peace. Not thinking about what you got to do, how you're going to do it, how you're going to make it. Again, that's thinking from an old mindset that doesn't serve you. In this handsman energy where you're standing in your power, you receive, you are in alignment, you feel your way through. Working from emotional space to expression to kind of an inner knowing, right? The head is yellow, but that's solar plexus, that's gut, that's working with your intuition. Over here, receiving messages from your crown chakra, internalizing, picking up signs, feeling it out, to then it come outward and express, to create. Once we express, it materializes verbally, physically, speech, whatever, writing it down, it doesn't matter, whatever, any modality. Once you express that, even just visualization, you're rooting that into reality. You're setting those, you're putting in that seed and that work. And here we are. Look at, doesn't that actually kind of look like a little seed when you cover it like that? Boom. You just gave birth to an idea. You just gave birth to a thought. You just worked with the divine and you grounded something. This is like the tree of life. Your future self is saying, start celebrating now, because you are going to be celebrating, especially in the fall. Something about harvest and abundance. This could be holiday season. Wow. Okay, your future self. Yes, looking out. Looking out. And we have this Two of Cups again. You are literally just boom. Oh my God, your whole life is like, I feel so dramatic. Your whole life's gonna change, honey. But it really is, because you're kind of understanding and seeing things on a deeper level here. Like, this is so beautiful, because it's the way that you view life that your future self is changing. You have discovered a way to work with the universe to bring in the things that you want. Do you understand the magnitude of completing this specific cycle and how much better your entire life is going to be? Your entire existence is going to change because you have unlocked something for yourself. You have fully put to rest. And I just saw 1441. Something that kept you mentally stuck. This is freedom of the mind. And once you are free in your mind to have faith, to know, to when you see through the BS, when you understand the power of your mind, which I think you have, your future self is telling you, oh my gosh, ego right here. You have overcome your ego. And if you know, you know. So with that clarity, with your purpose, again, like I said, this King of Wands, I opened the reading and I said this King of Wands is going through a shift in identity, a shift in who they are, in understanding, because you are seeing yourself in a higher light, one that is in alignment with the divine, one that is true, one that isn't plagued by whatever traumas and pasthood bull crap you have gone through. You are you are a delight and in alignment with the divine. And so, of course, the house has to crumble because you don't live there anymore. It's time for the new house, and you're waiting for that new house. And let's see what kind of house your spirit, your future self is saying you live in right now, because I'm curious. Oh, okay. They're just like, sis, yes, that's what I said, and that's what I said. Because your happiness is coming in. This new foundation looks like everything. It is true. It's harmonious. It is harmony within yourself and harmony within the people around you. This is attracting new friends, social lives. This is deepening friendships that you already have that are in alignment with you. This is a completely new beginning. This is a deeper way of understanding life. This is kind of why we live, honestly. And this gift with this Ace of Pentacles, that newness, you are going to have an idea that's going to come in and bring you a lot of money. You're going to do something that is going to give you a lot of money, baby. Okay? You're going to create your own beginning through the things with your own two hands. But you've already been doing that, and not only am I channeling that you have already been doing that, your future self is saying, it's like, you did it. You did it. Do you understand what I'm saying? You're getting paid out. So accept all of your blessings and let them come in. All right, so I have some messages here, and let's see what your future self has for you. Remove your fear. Value yourself. Okay. Spiritual protection, energetic wall. So if you're worried about anybody putting hexes on you or witchcraft or sending evil eye, you are spiritually protected. You have an energetic wall of fire around you. You can be someone who as well works with Archangel Michael. He's who I channel all my readings from. He is the best. Crystal clarity. Interesting, because I felt like putting crystals around this reading. So crystals can be really helping you at this moment, as well as crystal clarity, hindsight. I'm pretty sure I spelled that wrong. I think I did. I don't think that's how you spell clarity. Okay, we're just gonna do a live edit, y'all, because that's gonna bother me. I think that's how you spell clarity, right? Okay. We'll see. But anyway. So what I was saying was like, yeah, hindsight is 2020, and you're gonna feel so much. It's like everything's gonna make sense. Everything that you've gone through is gonna make sense. And like, okay, so what else, future self? What else, bestie? Overcoming something major. That's literally what I said. I'm getting goosebumps. Dark side of the moon. The mystery gets revealed from something fun, something good. Damn, your future self is like, we're not about to ruin this surprise, yo. Love at first sight. Yes, it was a blessing. Sometimes it's worth it. Okay, interesting. I'm gonna actually... Oh my gosh. Okay, one more card. I'm done. Stop playing. Archangel Michael, stop! Temperance, protection, love, and wealth. Are you... Oh my god, I got way too excited and I shook the camera and everything. This is insanity. Okay, Archangel Michael. Or it says Archangel Miguel, but that's his name in Spanish. That temperance, that healing energy, what I was picking up, he can be represented in this Two of Cups by this lion here. I really feel like that's him sometimes. This is Archangel Michael bringing in a union or a union. Love at first sight. Yes, it was a blessing. Sometimes it's worth it. So whatever you're going through, I think you're going to end up meeting somebody soon, or that is part of the blessing. Okay, just that love thing that came out of nowhere. That's part of your blessing, and there's something better that's going to come out of that. So we have dark side of the moon. The mystery gets revealed. Something fun and something good. Yeah, I think overcoming something major. Vague. All I said. Wow. Pile number 1, your future self has, in summary, is like, good, congrats, you did it, and you are about to be so happy and so overjoyed with what is next, what life has in store for you, and relatively, extremely soon. I'll catch you next time. Pile number 2, this is your reading. So we're in the star energy. Your future self is basically saying, my love, you work with the divine, you work in tandem with the universe, you are the universe, you are, so to speak, stardust. Magic, right? Look at these cards, babe. We have the star, the moon, the sun, the heart, and it's over. The 5 of Pentacles, and we see Ghost by Kid Cudi. I love that because I feel like Kid Cudi is someone who is very so to speak, galaxy boy. I made that up. Galactic. I'm thinking of the album cover of I think Now I May Have to Destroy You. All right. Ooh, what's going on here, future self? Your enemies, your haters, this karma, people who've done you dirty, people who've isolated you, people who've made you feel less than, played in your face, betrayed you, all that stuff. They're about to get what is coming from them. But not only are they gonna get what's coming in a way where it's like you're leaving their life or their energy, but you are being healed. All of those abandonment issues specifically, and feelings of ostracization and social anxiety are, your future self is saying you've worked through that, you've healed it, you have found peace in it. And we have the sun card, the star, and the moon. So there's a lot of nighttime work here. You can be someone who does nighttime rituals. I'm getting definitely witchy energy from you, my love. Law of attraction, mommy, for sure. Because at night, this is when you dream. Okay, Kid Cudi is very significant here. Yeah. You might like Kid Cudi, but I'm getting a lot of messages through his music. I Now May Have to Destroy You. And now what I'm getting with this is Day and Night, which was, I think, his breakout song. But yeah, it's like at night, you free your mind. You are creating spaces, creating dreams, creating through this energy of magic, through the unseen. Like it feels like something is here but nothing is here, but yet there is something there. And that your future self is saying, oh my gosh, with this Queen of Wands, yo, I'm geeked up. This is exciting. With the Queen of Wands, the Sun card is like, yeah, I'm getting a painter just painting, and everything they're creating is just magic and positivity and coming from a space of love, and it's healing. And the work that you're doing, how you move through life, is healing. Your future self is saying that you have done something, you have healed something, you have created a future through meditation, through some private practice of interesting, I was gonna say independence, of a private practice is what I'm getting, that has healed either you or others, and it is bringing in you've shown, hold on, oh wow, okay. All right, pile 2. So this is making more sense. So you have shown that you, through something obviously significant here happens, but you have been resting and you have been healing, and you have made the decisions to walk through or go through these difficult transformations, or maybe easy transformations, to really face that 5 of Pentacles energy and bring balance. You chose to bring balance into your life, and you did that through finding isolation and quiet time. This can be, I guess, metaphorically, the dark night of the soul. What's interesting about this pile number 2 is that it's like your faith, something that you have created or you're showing, or what you created through faith is something that has been so healing and so positive and has brought in a lot of love energy. So it's through having faith that you've brought on this transformation that is going to bring out balance for you. So congratulations, because you did that. And I'm getting a lot of serenity and I'm getting a lot of peace. And again, I feel like there is a stillness and a comforting thing about the nighttime and when the stars are out, and where it feels expansive and it feels so intimate with the outside world when you are out in the dark, right? And it's that intimacy that you have. It's through this intimacy or something about that. Your future self is like, ooh, we have the Three of Pentacles. Yeah, you definitely have overcome some struggle in your minds. And now we have the Lover's card. And so you did the right thing to whatever you're doubting, whatever you feel like, hey, maybe I shouldn't have done that, or this might keep me stuck. You did the right thing, and you are someone who is abundant. We have the Queen of Pentacles now over the Queen of Wands. And that's letting me know, it's like, I chose the bread, I chose the money. This could have been a situation where it's like money over love, and you're like, I'm gonna go and focus on my career, my own stability. Yeah, this could have been breaking up with someone. This could be a decision of love here. Interesting. Yeah, I'm getting that. I am getting that. You chose yourself, and that is always going to be the right decision, love. Now, let's see some messages that Spirit wants to bring in. Or I mean, your future self, sorry. But yeah, you definitely did choose yourself with these cards. It's just more confirmation for me. I don't feel like I have to explain that. Mental peace. With that Ace of Swords. Here we have mental rest. Yes, I did shuffle these. I'm gonna just put that behind. Interesting. A card that's blank. Oh, let's actually take that. Let's take this blank card, because I feel like that signifies something, like a new beginning. Safety. What's coming in over this blank card, Spirit? Not really a sneaky, like just vibing right now, Aquarius energy. Okay, so maybe someone could have thought that you were cheating on them, or like talking to somebody else, but you're not. You're just literally in your own energy and vibing. Like, you're not even interested in anybody else is what I'm picking up. You are swimming in your own emotional waters. Did not ask you. Please mind your business. Worry on yourself. You are giving all your power. I felt like what I should have wrote was away. Because that's probably, I thought I wrote that. You're giving all your power away. A lot of editing on these videos. So that's letting me kind of know that these are still things that are work in progress and stuff that you are kind of in the middle of, obviously, I guess. But your future self is like, yo, you got this. Like, just keep going with it. Keep editing. Keep adjusting. Keep balancing, calibrating. Because you choose yourself, though. Wow, it's okay to get what you desire. So if anyone's kind of making you feel like you have to settle and that you won't get anything more, whether that's with them or within your career or your life, or it's like purposely trying to make your life hard, it's okay to want the things that you want, and don't feel guilty for wanting the things that you want. Perky titties, even if it's just perky titties, okay, Empress? But also, this is what that's so random. What I'm actually getting with this is a physical appearance change and heart chakra stuff. So this can be expanding the heart space, expanding, working with that energy, a lot of unblocking. So it can be heavy, especially since we are dealing with what could be a potential breakup or leaving a situation or a friendship of some sort. And with these perky titties, it's kind of like the glow up after the breakup, or the heart space expansion, like both, you know. I get a lot of positive energy from this card. I obviously wrote it, so yeah, I feel like perky titties can mean so much. And it's also like about being abundant. Like you want some nice juicy perky titties, you know what I mean? You're the Queen of Pentacles. It's just a vibe, y'all. Okay. Oh, and maybe you're gonna get some perky titties in the future, because this is from your future self. And what's the last thing, Spirit or future self? What do you have to say for pile number 2? Success! Oh my god. And with that, we're gone. Do I need to say more? Oh, your wish is granted. Expect to receive what you desire. Period. Love that. Okay, pile number 2. This has been your reading. If you like this reading, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe. I mean, you can stick around for another pile if you would want, but come on, success. Okay, see you later. Bye. Pile number 3. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited to deliver this message for you because I'm getting so much. So before I pull, understand that you are usually my special pile. There's always something extra here. I'm getting that you have everything that you need. The work has already been done, and you are being supported by people. People who value you, people who love you, acknowledge you, and want to see you succeed. There is a lot of love in your life. I'm getting you have kind of like a secret helper. It can be an angelic support, but this can be a real person, someone who is in your life. You know them, maybe not super well, but they watch you, they watch your content. There's something about them watching your growth and your journey, and their energy really helps and their energy really helps to elevate you and support you. And I see that right now you can be in an incubus stage where you are kind of being surrounded by, like, I just see a dome of light and you are in it. So without any further speak, I really just want to get into this reading because I am excited. I'm so excited. So I'm going to put this to the side, but let's see. All the messages that we have are here. So Spirit, Archangel Michael, let's go. Wow. I feel like this goes here. Okay, lover. I'm gonna leave some of these. I don't want to overwhelm the screen. Okay. I'm actually getting this here. All right. So, pile number 3. I'm getting that money is coming in for you, a lot of money. With the Set of Pentacles, it's like everything that you've been working on in a harvest. You could have been going through something quite difficult and you've been trying to create something and kind of had your eyes on the grand prize. And that is something where you're being led to. You've been led to move away from things that no longer serve you into calmer waters, into better ideas. You've had maybe an inspiration or a movement or a sudden realization that allowed you to see clearly through emotions that maybe weren't yours. This King of Cups can be manipulative or something that didn't serve you, an ex in the past who kind of played with your feelings, or I'm getting actually played out some father wounds in your life that needed to be healed, and that's kind of coming up, but you're seeing through that and kind of conquering this energy, or it is being balanced out by the universe if it's not something that you I think you have to be proactive on it, because there's something about a lot of these things happening and coming up in your dream space, in this kind of mental rest space. believe it or not, where when you are connecting with the divine, that's when this comes up, or this kind of can be laying down in your pillow and having, again, it's something about that moment where you should actually be sleeping, you're stressing out, you're being defensive over wounding. And that is going to be balanced out for you, because a lot of beautiful things are coming in for you, pile number 3. Now let's get into these messages. Never that. Love is real. I'm gonna put this over here because what I said about that father wounding. So this could have been maybe having a father who wasn't there for you, who couldn't provide, who suffered financially, who was emotionally, physically, and mentally abusive. Okay. Never that. Never that again. All right. We're not dealing with that. We're not attracting partners that mirror how we grew up, is what I'm picking up. Fulfilled. Right over that. Yes. Honey, solar plexus. Healing your identity. Healing who you are, who you came to be here in this earth. Understanding your emotional power. This is your solar plexus, is your intuitive space. It's where you identify with. It is your creativity is sacral, but there's a lot that happens in the solar plexus of expression. I can't even speak. Expression. And there is kind of like through that a balancing out. We have the blind card and peace. Okay, this is like a clean slate. Yeah. You're moving into peace. I don't want to cover her though. That 6 of swords energy. Working, 63. Not working. So whatever isn't working for you, your future self is saying, hey, you've already gotten rid of that. Continue working on these plans that you have going on for yourself, because they're really good. I almost like don't even want to have my hand in the frame, because things are looking really good for you. It's kind of also what I'm getting is you don't want too many hands in the pot or something like that. I saw 606, but also my hand just started itching, my right hand. So again, that could be receiving money. Like, it is just so itchy, and it was fine. And I think I'm pretty lotioned up. So yeah, that's a lot of blessings. And also I like this here with this Queen of Swords mirroring this Page of Wands, because you see how she has the foresight. She's seeing through this. She sees the end goal, which is love, peace, fulfillment. But she's creating from seeing this. She's creating from, I want peace, I go towards peace, I strive towards peace, especially with that 6 of Swords energy. So your higher self, your future self is saying, hey, you have created it. You have done it. You are existing in a higher space. You are existing in a peaceful space. You have balanced things out. You have learned. You have healed this father wound. Congratulations, you have overcome this. And you are moving into a place where you're going to understand and feel a love that you have never experienced before, because that wasn't something that was offered to you. That wasn't given to you. Fair or not fair, it wasn't there the way it should have been there. And so you actually might, Spirit said, be careful with that one, because I'm getting that you might attract a partner who now represents the inner healing and the work that you have done on this father wound specifically. If it's not father, it can be mother. Take it where it applies, but I'm strongly getting a father wound. And but also it's not going to be anything that's not a reflection of what the work that you haven't done. So understand that when this person comes in, be discerning, but also remember that this work that you have done and how this person treats you and who is going to want to spoil you, I'm getting, and bring you, I think it might be actually through this person with this 10 of Pentacles, bring you that support, that love, that nurturing, and that care that you need, right? That you have been doing the work towards, that you have given yourself, but this is just like, boom, here it is now. Your future self is saying that someone Oh, yeah, so someone helps you out, because I started this message, and again, my palm is itching. I started this message, I can't even speak. So I think this is going to have you absolutely 100% speechless when all of this comes in. And we see that Four of Pentacles peeking out over there. Yeah, that's about your stability for sure. So money for sure is coming in. Your future self is saying, yo, you are good right now. We are good. We get that high view. We have that penthouse view, baby. That's your view all the way on the top. We're not worrying about what nobody else is doing. We're living our lives in these clouds. Experience, create, and live from this beautiful mental space. What's being offered to you, what's being allotted. Look at your vision, look out into peace, look out into love, and look out into fulfillment, because that's exactly what your future self is looking at. Your future self is looking at everything that they have wanted. Your future is looking themselves in a whole new different perspective, in a whole new different place, in a new house, with new clothes, with new people, with a new friends, with new lovers, with new love, with a higher elevation of self. This is what your future self is saying. Never that again. I know my worth. I know my boundaries. I set my boundaries. I'm stubborn on my boundaries. I have transformed. I've done the inner growth. I am angelically guided. And you did it. You did it through working with the divine. You did it through working with the knight. Interesting. I don't know if you're someone who's if you identify as a divine feminine, a divine feminine, or work with Hecate. But yes, so here it is again, that transformation, allowing spiritual help and guidance to bring in this beautiful offering. Pile number 3, your solar. Your future self is literally saying you're so good right now, it's not even funny. So if you can move through this day understanding that everything that you look out to in the future, in the near future, is just peace, serenity, abundance, wealth, happiness, and everything you've wanted, and you're receiving everything you've wanted, then what would you be looking at? How would you be feeling? And really hone into that, because that is where you're at. That's literally where you're at. So you can tap into that. I wasn't going to pull for more cards, but I'm going to just pull a few more, because I'm just curious to see what else the future self has to say. And I'm really getting angelic advice here. So pay attention to your creative ideas and work on them. Okay, if you have a divinely led thought, do it. We have the King of Pentacles coming out. Yeah, this is again that balancing, these masculine powers, receiving what wasn't giving, balancing out. I just keep saying the same thing, but seek truth, accept, be honest with this pain so you can heal. You already did that. This is a removal of gaslighting. We wanted to come out reverse. No longer in a fog. Continue to keep working, because things are changing for you, pile number 3, and keep following those intuitive hunches, because they're going to lead you to where you need to be. Wow, we have the Knight of Wands and the Magician card. I mean, hello, sis. Makes sense, right? Wasn't the Page of Wands one of the main cards that came out in the beginning? That's all about ideas, acting on divine inspiration. For me, this is the King of Wands, receiving the divine inspiration, plotting, seeing how it's going to happen. This is the Knight of Wands, making it happen. Just go get it. Go get it. Stop hesitating. Stop doubting yourself. This is not the time to doubt yourself, boo. Like, for real. Boo. I never even talk like that. These birds here, these signs, energy, air elements, there's something about that very powerful here for you. Mental, Mercury, Gemini. Are you a writer? Do you like to write? Are you into scripting? Journaling, scripting, writing. Write down the things that you want, affirm, write down these affirmations, create, do these ideas, paint, write the book. There's something so powerful in literature specifically that is coming up for you, pile number 3. And that could be maybe that in the future you publish something, right? Okay, love to see it. It could be a tarot cards from the Oracle deck, right? You can publish anything that you want, even if it's a cool zine. I don't know. But we have this Magician card in the middle. So again, you're a master of all of your elements. And maybe right now the element that you're just really mastering or working with is air. Are you an airbender? Okay. you're also working with fire because you're creative, and you're also working with your feelings, and you're also working with the earth. You are connected to everything. Your future self is saying to remember who you are, because you are extremely powerful. You are the magician and you are the creator of your universe. Continue to work. Continue to do what you're doing, because you are on the right path. And even if things aren't playing out right now the way you exactly want them to, or you're like, well, if I was better, if I was further along, I would have this now or that now. Don't judge your progress by the material. Judge your progress on how you wake up and how you feel every day. Your future self is saying that. Oh, sis. All right. We have the Knight of Cups and Judgment. Yeah, there's just, you're being emotionally led to your safety. Allow those thoughts to kind of fizzle away. The Divine Justice coming out again. And we have this. I love when it's mirrored. I love when I see this mirrored. I'm going to put that right over the Magician card, because that's exactly what the Magician and what you're doing, your future self said. You cut the BS out and you kept moving on with love. You kept moving to things. You didn't listen to these negative thoughts and doubts. In fact, you completely chose to ignore them. And now that's why the Judgment is coming in on that, because it's like, all right, we see the truth. We balanced it out. We're moving towards love. We're not choosing to live in this old paradigm and these beliefs and these systems that keep us confined and down and bound. And these things that we inherited through our people that were supposed to support us. All right. So allow yourself to expand. We have the Empress here, and we have this, and we have this. You are beautiful. You are independent, pile number 3, and that is also what your future self is saying. Expect healing. Expect something very amazing to happen. You're being led to something quite beautiful. Your future self is saying your independence and how you feel is amazing. I feel great. I am blossoming. I'm in my power. I have my business. I have so much money. I look so good. I am connected. You see how she's holding a bird? There's something very significant here about animals. Actually, wow, look at the wing imagery. So yeah, whatever you're communicating, whatever you're choosing to express and how you express yourself is definitely bringing in and helping other people. I keep noticing it now. And again, noticing the signs, noticing these animals around you. Honey, you are divine. Your life just feels so fun and so chill. And your future self is saying, yo, get ready, because your future self is not even saying get ready. Your future self is saying, I feel so good. I feel so chill. I'm in my power and everything's really great. And I'm kind of just attracting and getting everything that I want. So that's awesome. Tap in. All right, pile number 3, that has been your reading. If you like this reading, do not forget to hit the like. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll catch you next time. Mwah. Besos.